What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. We're back here in the snake room, and I've got a little bit of a special surprise right here. Mamma mia! Look at what we have here. This is about a 4-foot Burmese python, and there's only one animal in here that loves to eat Burmese pythons. Like I've said in the past, Burmese pythons are an invasive species here in Florida. They do not belong, and they're introduced by the Florida Pet Trades to the Florida Everglades. We have endless amounts of Burmese pythons out in the Everglades. If you know what you're doing, you can find multiple in one night. No good for the ecosystem. They eat just about everything. Now, in the past, you guys have asked, how do these pythons get put down? Well, for example, this one was donated by a python hunter, and as you can see, there is a little bit of a hole right there. This animal was shot in the head with a gun. Quick kill. That's what the python hunters do. They don't relocate them to a facility where they can live the rest of their life. There's just so many, you can't rehome all these pythons. It's what you gotta do. Good thing is, I've got a nice little recycling can right here so we don't have to waste this big, beautiful animal. Kevin, the king cobra, of course, lives right in this cage. We're gonna be feeding him. Alright guys, what I'm gonna do is place this python right in front of that box and see if Mr. Kevin would like to come out and have a meal. Kevin! Kevin! I hear him. Kevin! Kevin! Oh, jeez! Whoa! There he is! Hey, Kevin! Okay. Well, I found Kevin. He's right there. You just grabbed that thing. Did you get it on foot?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
There we go. Let me get the tongs out.
He's going to work his way up the...
Look at this. He's got it by the backside right now. Do you hear him? Can you hear him? Look, he's jerking the python in there. He is such a beast. Alright guys, we're going to wait for Kevin to come out of the box a little bit to start eating, but in the meantime, look at the Eastern Diamondback. She's doing real good. After that nice soaking, she's nice and hydrated, and she's ready for a meal. She's on the move. She only eats rabbits, so you know how it goes. I had to go get a rabbit. She's so pretty, look at her. Nice sandy colors to her. Checking out the area like, you guys gonna feed me too? Beautiful snake. Okay, Kevin, hey! I was just moving some stuff from the front of his box so I could put his box back where it belongs. We're good, Kevin, we're good. It's just me. It's just Daddy. Don't worry about a thing. Look, he's right here. Kevin! Look, he's poking his head out right there. Hey, buddy. Got a little some on your face. Hey, at least this time you don't have poop on your mouth. It's a good day. Alright, well Kevin really didn't want to eat in front of us today. That's perfectly fine because this video is not all about Kevin today. We have some anacondas to feed and a couple other constrictors. So let me lock this cage up and we're going to see you guys in another snake room. Alright, beautiful people, we are out here in the current constrictor room, and we're here with the Burmese python that Will raised from a little baby. I've got a huge rat right here. It's Master Splinter. He's sad because he doesn't know where the Ninja Turtles are, but don't worry. got this python right here that wants to meet you. So this is a Burmese python. Not going to be fed to Kevin. This is an ambassador for its species, and it's an animal that's been raised up and handled quite often so little kids can play with him. And they can see what a constrictor feels like. They can see how big they get. For example, this animal right here, it's young. It's not even that big of a Burmese python. They can get to be over 18 feet long. They're massive animals that a lot of people mistakenly get as pets because when they're babies, they're so cute and so tiny and they're so pretty. Look at their coloration. Now, I don't want to mess with them too much. I'm going to put him right over here and then we can observe him eating in a moment. Let me just move that glass. There we go. Awesome. About an 8-9 foot Burmese python, beautiful snake. Like he's just like, this thing's still alive, it's moving. I gotta squeeze it until it's dead. Alright, since we're right here, we're not going anywhere, I'm gonna leave the door open. We're gonna keep observing him. We're gonna move down here to the yellow anacondas. This is the male that I hand fed last time. He's in a good spot for hunting right now. Look, he's in the water. This is where they prefer to hunt. It's easier to get that prey down the gullet in that water. Let's see if he wants the rat. Oh, he's coming over. Do you see this? He's coming over. Look at this. He's gonna do it. Look at this. This is awesome. Look, 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 look. Whoa! Did you see that? In a split second, all the coils are wrapped around the animal. He's squeezing the life out of it, even though it's already dead. Maybe he's squeezing the life back into it. I don't know. Maybe reverse. Who knows? Let's go down here and see if the female wants to eat as well. She's actually facing me right now. You can't see her head, but she's right here. Let's see how this goes.
Are you making rat noises?
I'm being authentic. Come on. Okay, she's a bit shy, so I'll leave the rat right here on the edge. And last time she actually ate the rat because I left her right there, so that's what I'll do. Leave it right there, close that door up, and give her some privacy. And the male let go. He's realizing this is not a living rat, it's dead. And he's gonna start consuming it. So I'm gonna back off just a bit. We'll leave that open. We're right here. And then we'll see how the Burmese python's doing. And the Burmese python thinks there's more food to be given. He's not even eating it yet. He's looking over here for seconds. First, eat that rat. Then we'll work on the next one. He's like, this is so good. I love hugging rats. Hey, don't try to get... Don't do that. I see you. Stay there. Eat your food. No. Eat your food. No. Hey. Hey. This is such an active snake for food. Look at that. Yummy! Hey! Such an active snake. Listen, I am not food. Look how food aggressive this python is. He's not a mean animal. He just smells rat in the air. He smells rat on my hands. This is actually a good chance to show you what you should do when you're dealing with a constrictor that's very hungry. For example, when people open up their terrariums and they're often feeding the animal in the terrarium and not in a separate container, they end up being very, very food aggressive like this. So use the handle of a snake hook and give them gentle little touches, letting the animal know you're not feeding him. This is not food. No, no. See, look. Now he's not being as aggressive. I'm letting him know I'm not food. Not food, not food, not food. Not food, not food. There we go. And you can use that, here, close that for me. Thank you, sir. You can actually use that on really any type of constrictor, any type of snake. The best thing to do is always use the handle. It's rubber, it's not going to hurt the animal. Just give them light little taps, and the minute you touch them with that, they're like, oh, that's not a rat, and they back off. So that was a little good opportunity to show you that. Let's see what's going on with the anaconda. He is still squeezing it, even though it's already dead. As you can see, its little feet are up in the air. He's like, oh my god, I love the spa. It is so nice, wee wee. I love being here. I feel so exfoliated. Damn. So this male anaconda is almost done eating completely, and then the female at the bottom, which we're going to show you in a second, she's coming out of the water to eat. She's not too keen on feeding out my hands, as you've seen in the last feeding video. She wasn't too interested, but the male's doing fantastic. He eats right out of my hands. Look at that. Almost completely done. Look, he's swollen up the butt and the balls right now. He's about to be at the tail. As you can see, the male's all done, and now we have the big female down here. She's actually investigating. What we did is we put the rat over here on the land portion, and she's gonna start making her way right over there to start eating. Look at her eyes. Get a good shot of how beautiful those eyes are. They're so trippy looking. Oh my God, they're almost like the Colorado river toads. Those crazy looking eyes. Or the adult swim toad. No, what is it called? The Futurama, the trippy toad. Do you remember that?
Oh, Hypnotoad.
Hypnotoad.
Show me your Hypnotoad eyes.
In this enclosure right here, Will has a little Honduran milk snake. Alright, where's your head? There it is. You want a little? Got a little rat pup right here. Nice little meal. You want this little rat? You want the, whoa! Hey, little snake, where are you going? Where's your head? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Look. Hey, there you go. There we go. Eats right. Oh, what are you doing, silly snake?
Come and enjoy the show.
Oh, you're so excited. You're so scared. Now you're all happy. You're like, oh, and you're eating it butt first. You got one leg. That's gonna cause you a little bit of a problem. Do you see that problem right there? Maybe he'll just squish that leg and pull it to the side, I guess. It's a little Honduran milk snake. It's a colubrid, non-venomous, commonly confused with elapids like coral snakes, because all throughout South America we have many different types of coral snakes. Tricolored, bicolored, all different types, all different colors and shapes and sizes, so it's kind of hard to tell. All you gotta do if you don't know what the snake is, do not touch it. Simple as that. Dude, he engulfed that rat pup like it was nothing. He's like, I don't want to touch anybody, I don't want to hang out with anybody. And then he sniffed it, he's like, ooh, I like that. And we ate it. But he's like, you have more? Oh, I don't have more. Ah, I don't have more, you silly snake. You silly snake. That's a fun little snake, dude.
It is
awesome. And then as you can see over here, my big yellow female, she's coming out to investigate that rat. I'm gonna try not move around too much because we actually do want her to eat on camera, because we didn't get it last time and we'd like to get it for you guys. She's a big beautiful snake and we want to see her eat. She's like, taste funny. But then again, she's doing the same thing she did when I thought she wasn't gonna bite me. Oh, she's a sneaky girl, just like when she bites me.
Dude.
She's a slow biter. Oh, look at that. Slowly going for the bite. She's such a gentle eater, but when it comes to biting, she's not that gentle. Look at her, she's so cute. Oh, where are you going with it? What a beast. I'm stoked to be seeing this animal eat. I know it's been eating because we put the rats in the enclosure, then we come back and they're gone. But now it's finally on film, we had to be a little bit patient this time. Well, I love the little speckling throughout the whole body, because you get the big black blotches, but for some reason on this female it fades, it's real sandy, and there's tiny little speckles of black all over. Such a cool snake. The biggest one I've personally seen when it comes to yellow anacondas was a female that was 13 feet long. They don't get much bigger than that. Still large enough to eat a small caiman or a baby capybara, but for the most part they love to eat fish in South America. Fish, large frogs, and yeah, the small mammals are on the menu. Such a pretty snake. Those tiny little eyes. She's like, I'll take my time. that is quite the meal for this snake. As you can see, she's got real good body mass to her, and it's a shame that I can't breed her. If you guys didn't know this, here in the state of Florida, yellow anacondas are now banned. You cannot have them as personal pets. You can't even go and get them anymore. I'm pretty sure there's not even a permit. If you have them, you can get grandfathered like I am right now. So I can't actually breed these anacondas, but it's a shame because they're actually ovoviviparous, which means they give live birth. So the babies come out alive, they develop inside the body. Now what happens is, if this animal is gravid for quite a long time, it might not eat. So once it has the babies, it's starving. So what happens is, there'll be some stillborns and there'll be some sacs that weren't developed, some basically duds inside the body that come out with the birthing process, and the yellow anaconda will actually eat the duds for nutrition. Obviously, not going to eat its own babies, but it's going to take advantage of the nutrition and not let it go to waste. So those undeveloped anaconda babies are a nice little snack after giving birth. But like I said, sadly I cannot produce these animals. Maybe in the future I can work something out with Florida Fish and Wildlife. But for the moment, I just get to enjoy the beautiful animals, and then in the future, when I get my facility set up, they'll be on display for the public. Very cool stuff. Look at her. She's just like a big sausage eating another sausage. She's huge. I mean, she's only like a, geez, what, like a 6.5 foot snake? And like I've said, I've seen them around 13 feet. She's a beast. I can't wait for her to get bigger. Look at that. And I'm hoping I can get this on film for you guys, because they actually do have an extended trachea that helps them breathe when swallowing a large prey item, but honestly it's kind of hard to see right now because that rat has such a big nutsack in the way. Subscribers! Woo! Ow! 500,000 subscribers! I didn't even think it was possible. Just kidding, I knew it was possible. And I know by next Christmas, we'll be at 1 million. Now guys, I did promise when I kissed Kevin, the king cobra, on the lips for 100,000 subscribers, I promised the next thing I would do for 500,000 was a great white shark dive. I'm not doing it right now. I can't afford to because it's very expensive, but I will be doing it very soon. I will be going to do great white sharks. I'm going to either do California great white shark dive or South Africa. I gotta figure it out. Gotta figure out tripping, planning, all that good stuff. But thank you so much. 500, it's over that right now. It's going on like 540,000 right now. It's ridiculous. That's over 500,000 humans. That's a lot of people watching me. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the love. All the notes, all the messages you guys send me, I do read them. I try to get through all of them. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I'm going to continue to do this as long as I can. I love wildlife, so if I have a camera nearby, I'm going to film whenever I'm doing stuff. So, I will see you guys on the next Chandler's Wildlife. Stay tuned. There will be a great white shark dive soon, and plenty more to come. See you next time. Safety first. We don't want to poke anybody's eyes out. There we go.